There's no title music. It's so weird. I'm used to 3.
Oh yeah,
Where it's
like
overly dramatic.
orchestrated.
Yeah, and beautiful.
It is.
But this is Dark Souls.
It is Dark Souls.
I figured it's about damn time. Every time we play a game, we always reference Dark Souls.
The original Dark Souls.
Yeah, especially for me. Like this game really, really scratched my survival horror itch, because there is a lot to this game, and this is not classified in any way as a survival horror, but it feels that way to me.
I agree. To some extent.
I mean, like, when you're Estus Flask is your resource, your main resource that you have to manage, and you open up shortcuts. Like, it's a complicated or overlapping level design that hasn't been. It is represented pretty well in Bloodborne, but I don't understand why they didn't do it in Dark Souls 2 or 3 as much. 3's a little better. 2, shortcuts are bullshit too.
I don't know if you've seen it, but I've seen, like, somebody took the level designs from each area in Dark Souls 2, and with this game, like,
it's the Wanderer. That's the
oh, the scimitar thing.
Yeah. It's a good like, if you're not gonna go heavy, it's a good starting weapon, and his stats I'm looking at are still pretty good. They're pretty down the middle. But you do start at level 3, which is good for leveling up. I like the Thief. I love the black leather armor. It's one of my favorite armor sets that is in every game.
Looks really nice.
It does. The only problem is that you start with a stupid dagger.
Yeah.
But I like the Wanderer set as well. You got the long coat. You got a good hood. It's a pretty good starting class. The only problem is the shield. But
it's not a good shield.
No.
It looks like a parrying shield.
What's parrying?
Do you not parry?
I suck at parrying.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no. I'm not a good parrier. I'd rather either be able to have a shield that can absorb the blow, or just not be where the hit lands. That's me.
That was, like, parrying was my version of getting good with Dark Souls.
Okay. Okay, so Thief starts the Master Key.
Yes. I have always chosen Thief in Dark Souls 1. But it's because you get the Master Key immediately, so it's like you get 2 gifts.
Well, okay. Let me just see. So, this is a healing item. This is a black fire bomb. This is Twin Humanities, which is not bad. This is useless. This is useless. Lowering HP recovers slowly while equipped. That's not bad of a gift. It's actually a really good thing.
Sounds like your, like, Sun Princess ring.
Ah, I love my Sun Princess ring.
Super great. Especially, like, with the DLC, you get, like, the Sun Princess ring plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. Oh, but yeah, so somebody did, like, a 3D rendering of the level design from Dark Souls 2, and, like, with Dark Souls 1, everything sort of flows into each other. Dark Souls 2, no, like,
no, it's just
levels,
branching
like,
pathways.
Over.
Yeah, and, like, even with, whereas in Dark Souls 1 you can, like, be like, hey, there's a castle and a bridge, and eventually you get to that castle and that bridge.
Yeah.
They do the same thing to where you can see things in the distance and you will eventually get there, but the way that you get there doesn't make sense. It's not like, it's just scenery. It's not, whereas in Dark Souls 1, that is like something that is just in the distance that you will get to through a natural path. Like, you're just, like, it's not rendering in all the enemies, it's not loading everything in, but you're seeing it where it is in the world. Like, and it's pretty awesome. So if I do this, I get the Master Key. Let's see, dexterity and strength is pretty low. Whoa, bandit. Strength, but not that much lower. And we start with good dex. Although I don't really plan on, I guess being faster is better, since I don't like to parry.
Right.
I'm having a hard time here because I really want that scimitar. Starting with a knife sounds bad because it's been a long time since I played this, and I'm like, where's the first suitable weapon where I can with this character, A, get rid of that weapon, and B, not Fat Man roll.
I understand. I think you should do the Wanderer and get the Master Key, or the Sun, not the Sun Princess ring, the Tiny Being ring.
I'm gonna go. If I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do Master Key.
It's just so it's arguably like the best gift.
It cuts out so much time. Average, so that our armor doesn't look stupid later on.
You could be a baby man.
Well, we're gonna find us a good. He's so happy. He's so happy.
He's really happy.
He's the happiest character in Dark Souls. Okay. We're gonna work. We're gonna do some things. There's no wait. Is there no facial hair in this one?
I don't think there is.
Oh wow!
The hair choices in Dark Souls 1 are really bad. Like, I hate all of the hair in this game.
Get a ponytail. That's not horrible. The kind of samurai ponytail. Parted center. That's bad. That's... You're not LeonKennedy.
You could be a knockoff Leon.
Knockoff Leon. Let's see if we can... No. There we go. That's a little more Leon.
That's pretty Leon, yeah.
That's pretty Leon. We'll do Leon. LeonSKennedy. Color, is it? Oh, this is my hair. Okay, we'll go with black. Now, like, even though it starts you with male, you have to go in and be like, I want to be male. Yes. It will not let you progress. Yes, we're playing this on Xbox.
Ye olde 360.
This is just what I owned it on, so...
I got Demon Souls.
I can't space?
No.
What the fuck?
You only get a first name. Or you could be LeonKennedy.
Be LeonSKennedy. It'll just be Leon. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yay. Now we get an intro.
Pretty good intro that doesn't really matter.
I mean, it does and it doesn't. It does for those of you who really want to, like, really dig through the lore.
That's me.
I mean, I'm at this point, I've played through 3 of them. I'm pretty set in my ways on my Dark Souls lore. Like, occasionally I learn something new and I'm like, that's interesting. But, like, for the most part, I'm like, okay, I know in my mind what happened.
Yeah.
Just like you and I agree on the true ending of Dark Souls, which we're not going to spoil, but it's not the ending most people get.
Right.
Not on their first go-around, anyways.
Right. Well, there's like a true ending to the first game and a true ending to the third game, and they're different. They're different endings. Like
see, the second game doesn't. That's what's so funny is the second game doesn't matter because you're not on the same quest at all. It has really nothing. It has very little to do with like. Where
you're in a different land entirely, right? You're not in like.
Well, according to a lot of people, the land that you're in Dark Souls 2 is built on top of the land of Dark Souls 1. There's a lot of like key points, and that's once again where it doesn't make sense in the way that it's laid out.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, you're always in a different land because so much time has passed between each one.
Right.
Whereas, like Elder Scrolls, you usually get a couple hundred years. We're talking about thousands of years between each game. Right. You know, generations.
Different eras.
Yeah, different eras altogether.
Different ages.
Yes, if you would.
The thing is, like, to get from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 3, which are really the two that matter, you have to get a specific ending in 1, and you have to get a specific ending in 3.
Yes. I mean, with 3 being the end, I guess it's not so important. I mean, they said it's the end, so we're assuming they're going to go with that, and that there will not be a Dark Souls 4, which I don't believe for a minute. I mean, maybe it will be, but there's no way that they're not going to either do a Bloodborne 2. It's not the last Souls game,
Gotta have Bloodborne 2. Gotta have it.
I want Bloodborne 2.
I really hope we'll hear about it. I think it's next month, maybe in December. I think it's in November, but the PlayStation Expo. And because Bloodborne is a PlayStation-only title, hoping we'll get to hear something about it then. We'll see.
No.
Dude,
just stop. Because I thought they were going to announce Bloodborne 2 a while back, but it was that Code Vein game.
Yeah. See, I didn't think they were going to announce it at E3. I was hopeful they would, but I didn't think they would.
Just the promotional material they put out when they teased it before they announced what it was. I was like, I see some Bloodborne here. And maybe it was because parts of it were, or maybe that was just me wanting it to be Bloodborne 2.
Yeah. Here's a little bit of lore for you. So, Aldrich talks... I think you hear it from him. You might hear it from another character. But Aldrich dreams of an age of deep sea.
Interesting.
So that indicates sort of like the end of the Age of Fire. So it'd be cool to have a Dark Souls 4 or something in an Age of Deep Sea.
I just want a remake of this one.
That'd be so great. Like
a
ground up remake.
Ground up remake. I want it to be more or less the same game with a few. Honestly, I'd be happy if they just re-released this one. And fix the multiplayer part.
Yeah,
like that's the only thing I really want changed. Like I want a password system so I can play with my fucking friends.
Yep. Because the summoning in this game is pretty primitive.
Well, it's super weird to the point where when we were discussing this, I was like, we're just gonna play offline because I mean I went through the first game with like the only summons were the NPC summons that I used. Like
yeah. I got this game not long after it came out, and I never played online. But just because I had read, like, the summoning system was not broken, but just so weird. Like, you couldn't play with your friends. I'm against paying for Xbox anyway, like, paying for their online service, so I wasn't going to do it. But when I got this game, like, Sony was still free, PSN was still free, so... So ugly. You are so ugly.
I'm dead. Technically. Hi, friend. I hope you have a prosperous future.
We'll get to see him again.
He found a body with a key, and instead of just giving you a key, he's like, here's the whole body. Have fun.
Here's this
search this dead guy's pockets.
Stinky body. Why do you think you're in jail?
Because I'm undead. This isn't a jail. It's an asylum. It's the Undead Asylum. I do like this. There's no tutorial. There's no tutorial stage that they make you get through. It's just messages. Hey, look, camera controls. That's how you do that. This is how you're supposed to hit that guy that I just hit. This is how you hit him harder.
Hit him real hard.
I'm gonna hit this guy real quick. Can I backstab with this broken sword?
Maybe. Nope. What is his name?
Whose name? That guy?
Yeah, that guy.
Backstabby?
Backstabby.
That's not a dash. That's a roll. These are different things. Mega Man dashes.
So, you'd been recommending Mega Man for a while, and I'd never played any of them. And so, I downloaded, I bought... I bought a Mega Man collection. I think it was Mega Man Zero collection. And within the first...
Oh, yes. The Mega Man Zero games, yes.
Like, within the first 5 minutes, one of the characters screams Passy, and it's P-A-S-S-Y. and I just sent a screenshot, and I was like, why did you tell me to download... Sorry, why did you tell me to play this game?
Mega Man Zero's good. I definitely enjoy those ones. They're definitely up there in difficulty.
Not easy to play with keyboard controls, I'll tell you that.
Oh, no, I could have told you that. You need a controller for that. They are designed for a controller. And Fat Man Wallace!
That's his name. And he has a giant...
We're not doing that right now. I'm good.
You could fight him there.
Yeah, but I'm not going to. I'm ill-equipped. I will see him again shortly. Him and his bodacious backside.
His large grundle. You have a shield.
Ow!
You have an arrow in the hand.
It's cool. I'm fine. It's cool. I'm dead. Scimitar.
Nice.
Now, there's two reasons I'm like, number one, we'll start with a scimitar, which is a good weapon. Number two, you need a plus 10 scimitar to get one of the boss weapons later on that is also very
really?
good. Yes.
See, I never got any of the boss weapons
Really?
in this game. No.
Well, they're it's a little bit different in this one, whereas in the other ones you like need like a soul, and you go to a special person. Like in this one, you need like the soul plus like a certain level of weapon. Then in this one, you get the plus. I think it's plus 10 scimitar. Plus, Quailag's Soul gives you Quailag's Fury Sword, which is a really good boss weapon that will do quite a bit. It helps out quite a lot. It's good. It's good in any situation, especially when things are weak to fire.
Can you buff boss weapons in this game?
Like with items? Like,
yeah. Because I know you
no.
can't in 3. I know you can't in Bloodborne.
There's really no boss weapons in Bloodborne.
Well, you get like the Logarius wheel and things like that.
Well, within inside, what is your decision? Yeah. There's a reason I'm not, because you were like, or we can just kill him and take it. But there's a thing here. Shortly after we get done talking to him.
Both of them bells.
You know, you're talking awfully well for somebody that's dying.
I'm dying, but first let me give you a monologue. That's surely a trope.
Yay. I'll go now. Thank you for what?
Thank you for taking my delicious estus juice.
Now, when we walk through here, we hear a sound.
Oh, well, he's dead.
That's him, yeah. That's him dying. It's the same sound you get when you die. Hi, friend.
So fast. Do you think he killed self?
I think he just died. Because, I mean, he knows, like, if he kills himself, willed with 2 hands. But, I mean, if he kills himself, he's just going to go hollow that much faster. Like,
yeah.
Hi, friend.
He
Hello.
tried to ambush.
Bye.
Come on. Do a little dance. Oh. Range on that feels a bit short.
It's a little short.
But it's okay, because I know the weapon that you want later in the game, and it has massive range.
I was looking to see if there was an option. Okay, it is. I guess it just didn't quite affect it. It's the target like auto lock on, which is if you got multiple targets and you kill one, the lock on will automatically switch.
Ah.
Because the re-locking on Now, this is the guy that's supposed to teach us to parry. Oh, God.
He got you.
He did. I'm going to take a sip of this delicious Kool-Aid.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he didn't die.
No, he's dead.
Parry. That thing I'm not going to do.
He look up at you with gross face.
If you stand there long enough, he will fucking clobber your ass.
Oh, really?
He will knock that whole balcony down.
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you just stand there.
Look at his bodacious butt.
Oh, yeah. Let me get up in that badunk-dunk, baby.
Would you let him sit on your face?
I don't think I'd survive the event.
He wants to right now.
Those dodges were not good.
Oh, no.
That dodge was not good.
So many bosses in this game that, like, just getting up right next to them is, like, super, like, beneficial.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a boss we're gonna... Oh, God damn it. Listen.
Now, the only downside, in my opinion, to playing offline in this is you don't get the player notes.
That is true.
But most of them are going to be like...
Big Pilgrim's Key.
Is that John Wayne?
I mean, maybe he is the Big Pilgrim.
How about that? You beat your first boss.
He doesn't count. That's like fucking Gundyr, man. Like,
it's just like permission to play the game.
Yes, it is. If you can't beat him, you don't get to play the rest of the game. Pequod. I've just decided the bird's name is Pequod.
Would be pretty cool if, like, you could just call, instead of, like, we were talking about this, the teleport system, the crow just comes and picks you up.
Leave the Undead Asylum a pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage.
To the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
What's your favorite area in this game?
Favorite area. I know what my least favorite is.
Is it Sin's Fortress?
No.
What is it?
Blighttown.
I don't mind Blighttown so much, but it's because I go in, like, through Valley of the Drakes.
No, I do too. I hate Blighttown because it fucking chugs frame rate.
It does. It's super bad.
That's my only thing.
I'm slightly worried about how the capture card will handle it.
I'm sure the capture card will be fun. I mean, the frame rate's gonna chug when we get there. It doesn't matter. Like even when they released this game for PC, it took someone else, like a modder, to go in and fix that. Like they themselves could not fix it. Now we're here, and we get 10 Estus flasks from this particular bonfire, and it's time to level up. Now, this one, if I remember right, endurance is quite good in the first game. Because it's equipment load, it's stamina, and then also, of course, you get all the points to your defenses.
Oh, nice.
So we get 1, 2, 3 level ups. We're going to put 1 into endurance. Starting off, I'm going to bring up strength for now, just because. Resistance, if I remember right, is like the one that's damn near useless. One of these is like super useless.
It wouldn't surprise me if it were resistance. Because, I mean, all the other ones make sense, you know?
Intelligence and faith, we don't really need yet. We're not going to be using those anytime soon.
No miracles or anything.
At least not yet. Not till late game. You could survive pretty well with pyromancies, which don't really require much of anything. They don't require anything. And in this one, So I figure vitality, endurance, and strength. It's a little more health, a little more stamina, a little more strength damage, building up to possibly using some strength weapons later on. Endurance also getting our carry weight up quite a bit, or well, eventually getting it up a bit. I like that humanity is listed here, but it's not like a thing you can... I don't know why it's there. I don't know why it shows up, but we'll do that for now. It's pretty spaced out.
I've never put any points, especially in Dark Souls 1. It wasn't until 3 that I did it, but I've never put any points into attunement or faith.
Oh, no, I mean, I totally will later in the game. Like, I go ahead and tell people right now, if we continue this playthrough, there will be off-camera grind sessions where I just go grind souls and get stats up. Now, of course, we are stricken with the decision of where to go. But Dark Souls 1 has this great thing of, like, they don't tell you where to go. There's multiple paths, but there's one that you don't want to go down. Not yet.
There are 2 you don't want to go down yet.
Oh, yeah, we can go, like, downstairs, can't we?
Yeah, you could go down to New Londo. There are some items down there that you could get if you wanted to.
I'm trying to think of what those items are.
I don't remember.
She cannot speak. She doesn't have a tongue.
She have no tongue.
It's sad. So, you can do a quest line where you restore her.
Yeah, when that big old dick comes to town.
Big old dick.
Gold dick.
Golden.
I can't remember
dingus.
his name.
I miss these elevators, man. I came down here, like, I was like, we can go this way, but we don't need to go this way. And I was like, I just want to go ride that. These epic elevators, man.
They're
like,
pretty nice.
They're so good.
You get a few epic elevators in 3, but not many.
That would be New Londo, and it is a flooded city, and it is a flooded city for a good fucking reason.
We'll find out why later.
Well, let's just say they flooded it because there's shit there they didn't want getting out. I just wanted somebody that was watching this for just a moment to be like, he's gonna go to New Londo first? No, I'm not stupid. Although I guarantee you there's somebody who'd be like, yeah, I'd totally do New Londo first.
I go down there. I can't remember what items they are because I haven't played this game in so long. But like, I normally go down there and like do a quick run, grab a few items, and run back.
Well, my quest at this moment is to I want upgrade materials for the sword, and I want a better shield, and I want to get stats so that I can not fat man roll with said shields. But if I remember right, I should be getting a shield not too late in that will give me what I want.
Is that the one you wanted, the cracked shield?
Yeah, totally, the cracked one. That's the one I wanted.
I knew it.
Ah, damn, I rolled the wrong way. Stop it, stop it. Everybody stop it.
That's enough of that. So, I played Demon Souls before I played Dark Souls 1.
See, I didn't.
And I was heavily under the impression that you didn't regain estus when you rested at the bonfire because you don't regain your healing item when you rest in Demon Souls.
No, you don't. But in Demon Souls, it's like they're all acquired items. Like, it's the grass.
Yes.
The different types of herbs, basically. You stop that poison shit.
You want to
right
give
now.
you that poison.
I'm not moving.
No, this happens in here.
I'm not doing this. This is the camera just being... He didn't drop a huge manatee.
I don't...
Humanity, huge manatee.
Yeah.
No, but rats are one of the like things you can farm for humanity in this game.
I didn't know that.
Really, yeah, that's a pretty common drop for them.
I'll be playing along with you at home. I've decided it's a good reason to break out the 360 again.
I figured we'd eventually pass off on this. Like, I thought I would get well in because I knew it would be a little while before, hopefully, a little while before I died. Come on, buddy. What you doing?
You just want to throw bombs at you.
Did you know that your device is not fully protected?
Fucking hate McAfee. Like, I've uninstalled it, and I guess there's still something on my registry because it keeps popping up.
I think we had a big problem with our computer, and we, like, to the point where, like, we could not solve it and could not figure out what the fuck was going on with it. And we did, like, a remote link with the technician, and that was, like, what he went through. He was just like, oh, McAfee is one of your big problems. like... A Dell technician was like, oh, here is problem.
John McAfee is just an asshole.
Is that his name?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay, no, we can't make that from here.
He, like, did an AMA on Reddit, and... Oh,
hi, friend!
There's Big Boy. He'll give
Big
you
Boy.
the noob sword.
Yep. We may get that.
I would recommend we cut that out. It'll take forever.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely be in one of the grindy sessions. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, no, it's about to be bad times.
Oh, fuck me running!
This area is often where I die first.
I got greedy, man. I
Yeah.
wasn't thinking about Arrow Boy. Forgot about Dre. It's one of the worst things you can do in a Souls game. Just forget about Dre.
Gotta go back and get them souls.
I mean, some people want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move in their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. The motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre.
I don't know these fucking songs you're talking about.
I know. That's why I like to make these, like, crazy, like, okay, so, like, I have this weird thing to where, like, if I hear a song one or two times, like, I just don't ever forget the lyrics. Like, I've always been that way.
That should have definitely been a backstab.
Yeah, it feels like it, but the backstab is not quite so much in this one, like... Oh!
That was almost bad.
He put his big boy pants on today. So yeah,
Did he drop huge manatee that time? He did not.
He did not. So, the Scimitar has, like, a couple of unique moves to it, and if I remember right... Let's see. Yes!
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's just one, like, it's the quick forward and regular attack is a slash and dodge, like, get in, get out move. Listen.
Should have named your character X, because X gonna give it to you.
See, I keep lining up backstabs, being like, this is a backstab, and I'm like, no, that's a backstab in 3.
It's weird because, like, sometimes, like, some of the backstabs in this game, you're like, that shouldn't have been a backstab, and then it is, and then sometimes not. Sometimes you're like, that should have been a backstab, and it's not.
Missed. Now, I remember when I first started playing this, like, one of the first things that, like, it ever really occurred to me about this game is I was like, the combat is like boxing. Like, it's very much a, like, you know, circle your opponent, learn what they're trying to do, and then, like, get in, get your licks in, and then get out.
Yeah.
Like, and keep your guard up. I'm not really keeping my guard up because the shield is bullshit, so it's better for me to dodge.
This is where Bloodborne Tactics come in.
Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
Watch out for friends here. Oh my.
Nope, this is a corner and I don't want.
No.
No, not again! Yeah.
I love the plop noise that drinking Estus.
Boom.
It doesn't do it in 3. I don't know if it does it in 2 or not, but... I hate that attack.
I know, and it's in every game too.
Yeah. But learning to deal with it in 1 equipped me for 3.
Well, they like to put it on, like, the weakest enemies, too, but it's just a flurry. Like, it's just...
Yeah, and, like, even though they're weak, they can fuck you up.
Yeah, like, you know, 1 hit from them is no big deal, but...
How about that master key?
That was not a master key.
Oh, no?
Nope. It just opens.
It is a bit better.
It is a bit better. It weighs only 0.5. Can we... Yep,
No fat
okay.
rolling?
Now there are, and this is Dark Souls 1, so there are like 3 stages to the roll.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just either you are Fat Man rolling or you are not.
He tried to drink Estus.
He did try to drink Estus, and I told him no. Now, I wish I had an extra humanity, because I would go ahead and upgrade this fire. Because this fire is not going to up us back up to 10. It's like, if we were below 5, it would raise us to 5.
That's right.
But I didn't mean to stand up. We are going to level up.
Maybe able to get 2.
Oh, I totally can. Do strength. Go ahead and do that endurance, because I'm gonna want to, even with the, I don't think I'll go full on heavy armor, but I will want to eventually be able to hold a big ass weapon.
Dude, endurance is super worth it in this game, whereas like it's always like kind of worth it, but like in 1 it's super worth it because it does so much.
Yeah. Ah.
Wow.
Stop it.
It's enough of that. You got spear friends over here.
I do, and I hate spear friends, by the way. Just because they really turtle up behind that shield.
Yeah. Spears are a very good weapon in Dark Souls 1, whereas, like, they are in 3 as well, but, like, not so much. I feel like you don't have, like...
You don't really get a lot of good options, though.
No.
Like, if you decided to be a spear person. I hate you guys so much.
They'll come down here if they want to. Now there's
Really?
a friend here.
He hit me anyways. He got mad because I broke his boxes. He was like, "Those were my boxes to break." It doesn't look like I'm being followed, so I'm gonna assume that I'm not. We need to talk to friend.
Then you are a welcome customer.
Did you ever set your controller down and accidentally kill an NPC? Because I have.
No, but I could have swore I need this. Okay, he's got a few items that you need. But then I'm just seeing what all he has. Because if I remember right, we buy certain items from him and then we kill him.
Oh, yeah?
He has the Uchi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hi,
Hello.
back. I'm back from boxes. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Would y'all please come over here so I can run back across the bridge? If y'all can come over here so I can run back across the bridge, it'd be awesome for everybody involved. I don't really care enough to kill you. So I'm probably about to do something that's going to make you really nervous.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
We're going to see if this works. Because it's
Okay.
worked for me in the past.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're behind you.
I forgot about Dre!
You doing well, though.
So yeah, I used to always make Kayla super nervous because I berserker rush this room every time.
No, I feel you. It doesn't make me nervous because I do the same.
A lot of people will like sit there with a bow or something like that and draw them out because, you know, if you're on the bridge, you're being firebombed.
Yeah. No, I've always like berserker rushed it because like I don't want to get hit by the fire bombs. And until 3, I haven't ever really used bows.
Oh no, I totally will use. There's certain points later on where that's another thing is I want to say the guy the salesman that was like I want to say there's certain key items I want to get from him, and then you get the first. I think you can get the first bow from him. I could be totally wrong, but I think you do. And then once you get that first bow,
Always got to make sure.
yeah, it's not. Unlike Dark Souls 3, they wait a little while. Dark Souls 3, it's the first chest. It's
Oh, is
literally the first. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, it's literally the first treasure chest that you can come across.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Right there, high wall, or not high wall, high wall of Lothric. It's where the deep battle axe is.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's the first treasure chest in the game.
You remember when poise mattered?
Oh, poise is so good in this.
I've heard, and I haven't played Dark Souls 2, but I've heard that there is a chest in Dark Souls 2 that can be broken because people get nervous, obviously, and hit chests always. And there's a chest that you can break, and you will lose the item in it by hitting it.
That sounds about right. I can't comment on this, but I mean that sounds about right. I know that you can break chests, wooden chests, like because I want to say that 2 is the first one that introduced like the different chests. Like there's wooden ones and there's metal ones, and the metal ones are cool because you never have to worry about them being mimics. But I know for a fact that you can break wooden ones, and I want to say that if you break it, you either don't get the item or you get like a much less useful item.
Come on.
I got the high ground, motherfucker. Come on. Let's do this shit.
You can't win, Anakin.
I did not mean to dash in between them.
He drink the estus. He make a bloop.
His friend's dead. All my friends are dead.
Are you gonna go down and try to fight the Black Knight?
Not yet, no. Although I would really like that ring he's got down
That's
there.
a really good ring.
But I don't think I'm prepared quite yet for that.
I don't think so. Watch out for friend here. Big old dick. So weird, like, playing Dark Souls specifically, like, you get to remember, like...
Oh, we used the Master Key.
Oh, here's a good friend down here.
He is one of my favorite friends. That we are not going to fight yet.
He's not a real friend, though.
Oh, no. One of the last times I was playing this, I was like, I can do this. Like, I'm good. And then, like, he just one-shot me.
Yeah, of course.
Because it was about the same point in the game. Like, I was the first time I could get to him. And then, like, he just comes running. No, we are out. We are out. Bye. His name is Havel. And he is the Rock.
So, okay, do you think that he is... There's a couple of different opinions. Do you think he is Havel? Do you think he's a follower of Havel? Or is he a phantom of Havel?
I've never thought of it that way.
Because if you kill him here, he can't be the same Havel that's in 3.
Well, here's, I guess my opinion on it would be that pretty much everyone you come across, I mean, and actually just about everyone you come across is undead. Which means, yeah, you could kill him here and he could come back because he's just going to respawn in a bonfire. Like, that is not a game trick. That is part of the lore. Like, that's true. When you gain the undead curse, when you start to go hollow, like, you cannot be killed. And that's what happens to everybody else that you come across. All these little skeleton soldiers and everything are people that went hollow and have died so many times that they've lost their minds. They've become hollow. Like that's kind of what you're fighting against when you have the undead curse, because to be hollow is to lose your mind and to lose yourself.
Here's a good friend here.
I am not dumb. Oh, you smart.
He is smart.
Except for when he did that from really far away.
Yeah.
Oh, you still reached out and touched me.
That was kind of bullshit.
It was. I mean, I was in range, so I guess it's my fault. Okay. Let's do a heal. Oh, we have a humanity. Oh, that's... You just randomly get them from killing enemies. It's sort of like in 3 where, like, playing multiplayer, like, after you get so many kills, you just get an Estus flask back.
Oh, yeah.
You just kind of get a humanity in this. Now, just in case, I'm going to go ahead and heal up. 3 heals should be more than enough. We're going.
Oh, yeah, more than enough for this guy. He also has a pretty cheesy tactic, so...
Let's see. Unequip, unequip, unequip. That's what I want.
Oh, is he weak to lightning?
Super.
I didn't know that. See, I'm going to probably start playing this after I get home tonight.
Now, I'm going to get right in that crotch.
Oh, God, he is super weak to it.
Oh, I can't believe he hit me. No.
You didn't even have to use the cheese tactic.
Of not getting him to fall off the bridge?
Well, getting the critical from up above.
Oh, no. Lightning, all the way. You can also get him to do, like, a jump off this bridge.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I knew you could do it. I accidentally got it once. But, yeah. You could totally do that. You can totally cheese... Yeah, you can basically, especially if you're playing like a heavy character with a better shield, you can just turtle up and then basically get yourself on one side, and because he does attacks that will actually knock away the walls of the bridge, and and get him to eventually. I think he essentially, if I remember right, because it's been, like I said, I've done it once, and it was by accident then. and then I found out it was a common tactic that people use on him. But like he basically backdashes off of it.
Oh,
like
that's
he
funny.
does like an attack and then a dash away.
Right.
And he just falls off the bridge. But I figure here is a good time to say next time.
I think so. We'll get to meet my favorite character in the entire series next time.
Sunbro for life.